Ain't no ass in that WAP video or nothing. I'm like, y'all acting like this over the WAP video. Did y'all see the Nicki Minaj Anaconda video back when we was in like 2013,
This shit was
2014?
ridiculous,
Man. That's groundbreaking and raunchy. That WAP, like, come on, man. That shit regular.
It's very regular.
That shit is regular. And they been blowing it out of proportion. It's not. I won't say it's not a bad song. Megan definitely did her thing. But as far as them talking about the video, like the video is all that. Like the video is nothing. It's nothing that provocative to me. Kids could watch that video. I feel like, except for a few parts. They cut out a few moments, like them camera rolls.
Yeah,
maybe.
Man,
it wasn't too crazy.
They daughters need role models.
Right. He spazzed with that.
I hate niggas, bro.
He spazzed with that one.
I sound like a simp. We not built the same.
Not at all. And it's just the era we live in. These niggas is just ass backwards. Common sense ain't so common. You know, everybody just buys into the hype.
For sure.
Whatever happened in that moment, that's the only thing they can see. They can't look past that. Because, like, if you couldn't connect two and two together to know that Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion when he was the only one with her, the only one with a gun.
Well, it was 2 more people with them.
The only one with a gun who was arrested on gun charges the same night. Hello.
That's a fact.
We find out a couple days later she got shot same night. Hello.
Are we on the air?
We are recording. We live.
Oh, okay.
This the intro for
out of pocket. But like that situation, like first of all, I'm not finna shoot no. Like to even raise a gun to a female and get the firing. Let's talk about the situation. If y'all ain't seen the video, I'm pretty sure y'all will have been.
What are you trying to say?
By the time this come out, y'all gonna be seeing that video.
Right.
But basically, so Meg said,
"Get off my mic, man.
I'm on the mic.
It's gonna pick it up."
Oh, my fault.
You ain't gotta be all on
my fault. Meg said that Tory let down the window while she was out the car and started busting. Let's just close your eyes and imagine it.
She said what?
She got out the car. She was in the front passenger. She hopped out the car. She said she was 5 minutes away from her crib. She hopped out the car.
Was this car parked?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it was, though. I'm pretty sure it was parked. Like, whoever was driving, I'm going to assume it was her friend driving.
I thought Tory was driving. So Tory wasn't driving?
Nuh-uh. Tory was in the back seat.
Hey.
So I'm pretty sure Tory was in the back seat behind her. So I'm going to assume it was her friend in the driver's seat driving.
Okay.
Or it could have been the security. I don't see. Who knows? But I know Meg was right here in this passenger seat and Tory was behind her.
Okay.
Basically, she hopped out the car because she said in the video that they was all arguing. It was real tense. So she hopped out the car. She didn't want to argue no more. Tory let down the window. Blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
Why, Tory? I want to know why. Tory was on top of the world. Quarantine radio?
Yeah.
You was on top of the world, Tory.
This was the first time I ever listened to Tory Lanez project, so yeah.
Why did you do that?
He ripped that was popping beat too. I ain't gonna care.
Man, this don't make no sense, man.
It's ridiculous. It's sad.
Why you do that, bro?
I don't know. I really do not understand it. Tory. It's so hard to believe that something like this is even possible.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all could be arguing about. What got that serious? Cause I mean I assume that Tory and Megan and whoever else was in the car are very close and always hang out, or at least been hanging out for some months.
Yeah.
So for Megan to have to get out the car, Tory let down his window and bust out the window like she's now the op. I gotta know what the argument about, because that's ridiculous. Of course, that's their business. It is what it is, but that's a lot to process. I don't understand it.
Tory career over.
I disagree.
It's over.
He gonna forever be talked about, forever be listened to. If he chooses to continue to do music, which he is gonna continue to do.
How long you think he gonna take before he come back?
I mean, if I was him, he's probably gonna give it a couple days. Of course.
Days?
Yeah. Because you can't. This whole thing has transpired over days and weeks.
I don't see Tory saying anything about this situation. I don't see Tory showing his face on the net again until at least mid-September.
So, like, almost a month.
Literally. Maybe two to 3 weeks.
That'd be smart.
Thinking that this shit gonna be blown over, but it's not. As soon as he show his face,
it's not gonna blow over. As soon as he show his face,
they gonna raise hell.
I mean, but this is the thing about these musicians and these entertainers. That's what they want. They want you to raise hell. They want you to talk about it. He's gonna probably drop a song, or maybe even an album. It's gonna get a lot of listens. What is Tory talking about?
That's true.
Is Tory talking about Megan? Is he addressing this whole situation? So it's still a lot of publicity.
I feel like he'll drop a song.
I think he'll definitely drop a song if he's gonna actually respond to it. It'll be a song. Respond.
If he don't
he gonna respond.
He can't go on like nothing.
He can't. Happened. Yeah, he's gonna have to respond.
He shot her.
Yeah,
twice, right?
Well, now I'm not saying this because I care. Well, we gotta hear his side of the story. Not saying that it's gonna ever make it right or anything like that, but we have to hear his side of the story. Like we have to listen. Like we gotta hear what happened. Like, cause Megan gonna say so much, and then he gonna say so much. But there's always three sides to the story, and that's a truth. So, I don't believe none of this bullshit. All that shit cap. Welcome to the Benny X Steeze Podcast. I go by many names. Some call me Benny Gold. Recently been called Benny Soul, Benny Bronze. But the true believers and supporters call me Benny Hall of Fame. Steeze is right here at Steeze1K on Twitter.
That's STEEZE1K.
Okay. How was your day, man?
It was great.
What'd you do today?
Went to a little job orientation. It was cool. Went to go lift afterwards. Got some legs in, some legs and abs.
Sounds dope, man.
Getting my bounce right. I seen your boy.
Who?
That boy Kalen at the Plex.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Will he do swim? I seen him swimming or something.
Yeah.
He was hooping too?
No, I think he was. I was coming up the stairs. He was going down the stairs. He had his ball in his hand.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. My boy trying to get slim. I ain't mad at it. Hopefully he give me a. If I do get a rematch, I want it with a better version. I don't want to play that Caitlyn again. But
sure.
So, man, shout out to them Lakers. Dame's out of there. 4-1 Lakers.
4-1.
I know he dislocated left finger. He's probably still gonna play.
Dame did.
Yeah, Dame dislocated his left index finger.
Yeah, 4-1.
If they sit him down, you can cancel Christmas. Yeah, they're done.
They're gone. I got what we talking?
Playoff predictions. Let's just to finish out this first round.
Let's start with the East, because that's the side nobody really cares about.
Of course. LeBron's not there.
Let's see. Who we got? Jimmy Butler's hooping for the Heat.
Yeah, against T.J. Warren right now. Yeah,
T.J. Warren is
he's scoring. He's just not he's not T.J. Warren.
Yeah.
He is T.J. Warren.
Yeah.
We're not playing in the bubble no more. We're not playing regular season. Something is on the line right now.
Right.
He's T.J. Warren.
It's just over with.
Miami, the way it looked, I'm not gonna say it's a sweep. I think Pacers win maybe 1, maybe 2 games. Because technically, the Heat are the 5th seed, the Pacers are the 4th seed. So the first 2 games were technically Pacer home games.
Yeah.
The next 2 are going to be Heat home games. I would not be surprised if this series becomes 2-2 and if this series goes into Game 7.
Nah. I got the Heat in 6.
I got Heat in 6. I could see 7 games.
We got Boston and Philadelphia.
Sweeps.
Sweep. Bro, I hate to call it a sweep. But the Celtics are not playing.
Jason Tatum ain't playing.
That light skin. That nigga cut his hair.
That
different.
boy.
Different. He went from being Dominican to black real quick.
He reminds you he from St. Louis.
Facts.
Don't play with him.
Hooping. Going.
Boy, went ridiculous. I'm talking 8 for 12 from 3-point line. It was one play. He let the ball roll into the backcourt, picked it up, cross half court.
Shaka.
Step back, side steps, anything you want. Oh, that was nasty. Sweep. Joel Embiid is hooping. Nobody else on the 76ers is hooping. It was a point in the game.
He ready to go.
I would be. Blow that whole thing up. Ben Simmons can't stay healthy. Tank. Rebuild. Get him out of there. Celtics in 4, maybe 5.
Who we got? Raptors in the Nets.
Raptors, sweep. Whatever.
Sweep.
It's already over.
Yeah.
Raptors maybe in 5. Nets been able to keep it close, but they probably get swept. It's either 4 or 5. Bucks.
I got them in 4.
Bucks 5.
You think so?
The Bucks already lost. It's 1-1.
I'm saying you don't think the Magic gonna get another one?
Bucks in 5.
Okay.
They're done.
I don't know. 5, maybe 6. One of them 2.
It depends on how Game 3 go.
Yeah.
Bucks in 5. Western Conference, Jazz, Utah. After Game 1, this whole time I said Nuggets in 6. I'm gonna stay true to that. Nuggets in 6 with it tied 1-1 right now.
Okay.
Who you got?
I don't
care.
Nah, for either one of them, I don't care.
You don't like Donovan Mitchell or Michael Porter Jr. or
okay.
Nikola Jokic?
Okay, we can just
Jamal Murray. That Jamal Murray Donovan Mitchell matchup is kind of spicy.
It is because both them boys some dogs.
Jamal Murray is a dog in the 4th quarter.
Yeah,
for sure.
I got that going 6 games. I don't know who gonna win though. I don't know. Who
I got Nuggets because Jazz are very depleted. No Michael. They missing like 2-3 starters.
Yeah, and
that bench ain't just that deep.
Michael Collins won't be back until like the next
game. Yeah, because I seen it's crazy. He came back to the bubble, which I'm glad we brought that up because he's in the quarantine area. So are they locking niggas in them rooms in this bubble?
Basically for 2 weeks.
Oh my god,
man! Big ass rooms they in, hella fire rooms.
These niggas locked in though.
I mean,
in 2 weeks, nigga, the playoffs will be. The Jazz will be out of there.
That's what I'm saying. So it really
send this nigga home. This nigga came back for nothing.
That's true.
Thought he was getting quarantined for 2-3 days.
Nah, bro, you gotta get quarantined for 2 weeks. Unless
once your test results come back.
Yeah. I guess it don't have to be 2 weeks, but
because if you come back and your shit negative, and they quarantine whatever, fuck Michael Conley, nigga. Nuggets in 6.
Houston in 5, not 5. Houston in 4. Excuse me.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna get them Thunder. I'm gonna get them Thunder at least a game.
Houston in 4. Don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Houston in 5 or 6.
Houston in 6. Don't disrespect me like that.
If Westbrook come back, Game 3 is going to 6.
What?
No cap.
Houston in 4. We don't even really need to talk about that anymore. Houston in 4.
Mark my words. Who we got?
We can go Clippers and
Mavs. Oh, because we already did. We do Lakers. Lakers in 5. Clippers in 6 or 5, depending on how Game 3 go.
I got Mavs in 6.
Wishful thinking. So if you got Mavs in 6,
all right, realistically,
okay,
realistically, Clippers in 6.
Yeah. Now, hey, look,
6 or 7. Honestly,
I'm gonna be honest. The bubble was starting to scare me. I was starting to think that this bubble was going to make guys do things they don't usually do. But then I had to realize, at the end of the day, we playing basketball. The games mean something again. The best players are still the best players.
Right.
It don't matter if it's an empty gym or it's 20,000 people in the gym. If I'm better than you, I'm better than you. Point blank, period. Don't ever say or act like Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum was enough to beat LeBron James. And I'm not even talking Anthony Davis yet.
Facts.
Because if LeBron really wanted to, he would average 45 against that Blazers team.
That's another fact.
But seeing as he has much bigger fish to fry, he's going to coast. And I do mean coast.
He not even thinking about the Trailblazers for real.
Not at all.
This man is still on social media.
Exactly.
Tweeting.
Exactly.
You think he care about the Trailblazers?
Exactly. He's still shaking hands before the game. He's friendly. He's hugging these guys like, yeah, man, it's fun.
I promise you, you're not gonna see that LeBron against my guys next round. I promise you that. I promise you that.
Against Houston, it's gonna be a little bit more personal.
I promise you that.
It's gonna be a little bit more personal because James
Harden is not gonna bullshit with them at all. Now, Dame, he'll give you 2 games. James Harden is ass. Listen. If you not 2 light-skinned niggas named Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry, we don't give a fuck about you.
Man, listen.
We don't give a fuck about you at all.
Whatsoever. Be honest with y'all. Do not just count the Thunder out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Because I've seen a bearded fellow named James Harden. I'm not even going to disrespect James Harden like that. James Harden is going to get it done in the first round. I have no doubts in my mind about that. Second round, he usually gets... Shut up! He usually gets it done. Western Conference Finals. And then I think in 1 year he did lose in the second round to the Spurs. So he's gonna lose second, third. He's gonna lose in the second round.
Man, listen.
Lakers are running the table. They're going Blazers. They're going Rockets. They're going Clippers. They're going Bucks. Then we're going Buck hunt.
You think the Bucks will come out?
I feel like
the Celtics going, the way they hooping.
I like the Celtics, but again, the Bucks. If the Bucks don't win, it's problems it's curtains for Giannis if he doesn't make it to the finals this year. Because I believe this is back-to-back years, number 1 seed.
Right. Back-to-back
years, he would have been lost in the Eastern Conference Finals.
He back-to-back MVP.
I guess, but anyway, that's your cancellation prize for losing. What was I saying? Yeah, Bucks. Celtics, I'm going to be honest with you, they're going to have a problem with them Raptors. They're going to have problems with them. The Raptors on defense.
I don't know why I keep counting the Raptors out.
They played very, very well. Celtics should still have enough star power to beat. The key matchup let's look ahead with the Celtics Raptors is what kind of happens with that Kyle Lowry, Kemba Walker situation / Fred VanVleet, and what happens between Tatum and Siakam.
I feel like they both. That's gonna be a good series.
It's gonna be very interesting, and I could still see the Raptors winning that. And I feel like if the Raptors beat the Celtics, they would lose to the Bucks, and that's my most likely scenario.
Yeah.
If it really went 1, 2, 3, I got Raptors beating Celtics, and then Raptors losing to Bucks. But I feel like if the Celtics could beat the Raptors, they could beat the Bucks. Because the Bucks just don't have enough when it come down to support and cast.
They don't at all.
Because if Chris Middleton's not giving you 20 plus,
25 really.
25. That's what I said. That's the plus.
Yeah.
So 25 at least to go along with whatever that bad man Giannis is doing. Besides the plays, he's gonna get clamped up by LeBron or AD. He's mostly gonna get clamped up by LeBron in the fourth quarter when they meet in the finals. And I got LeBron winning it all. Now, I don't know if LeBron is going to take that back seat in the finals.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I feel like he just letting Anthony Davis kind of get off right now.
I feel like he might. Them first couple, he'll probably see how the first couple games go.
Definitely.
If they not going how
they need to go, he's gonna go. Yeah. I got us. Yeah, I got us. And I feel like AD needs to be led. He does not need to be followed yet. Yeah. Because he's not used to leading. He's never led before. He never really been. He been in these situations, but he's usually been on the worst team.
Exactly.
Now you're expected to win.
It's really either win or bust.
Because I've been watching LeBron all year, sacrifice these games that mean something but don't really mean something. They just big moments. Right. Like, because don't nothing really count to LeBron but the playoffs and the finals. Okay. Really the finals.
Let's talk about it. LeBron don't win the finals. He's still the GOAT?
To me, yes. He's already cemented himself as the GOAT to me. Now, I can't lie. This will be finals trip number 10.
3-7.
Yeah. That would be tough to swallow.
That's not a good look.
And it's crazy because the first loss, of course, was in 2007 at 22 years old, which, to be honest with you, we haven't seen anybody 22 years old, because at 22, everybody is by themselves except for somebody like Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade had Shaq. LeBron, real live, 2007, by himself, made it to the finals after beating a good Detroit Pistons team back in the Gap. Now, they was the best team in the East at 22, but they were not good enough for the Spurs.
Not at all.
His next time going to the finals against the Mavs, that's on him. It's his fault.
That's a L.
That's him all day.
But
0-2.
The Mavs was different though.
The Mavs was different, but he was nowhere near where he needed to be.
That's true. He should have gave them some. The Mavs was
the Mavs swept the Lakers that same year in the second round.
Nobody talks about that.
Don't nobody want to talk about that though. Everybody want to talk
Kobe Bryant Lakers.
Wait. R.I.P. Kobe.
R.I.P. Kobe.
No disrespect, but nobody talks about Kobe getting swept to that same Maverick team. Even though I'm not saying it was Kobe's fault, but that Maverick team was different. Dirk Nowitzki was different.
Dirk was a motherfucker on that court.
And Dirk, I ain't never seen Dirk play like that ever. He did that day, or them days. He was different. Tongue out, throwing the threes with the thumb. Ugh.
LeBron wasn't ready for that.
But yeah, so of course LeBron 1-2. So now he 2-2, but then he lost one to the Spurs, and then he lost when he left the Heat, and then he lost when he first came back to Cleveland. And he lost that one when he first came back to Cleveland. Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt.
Thanks.
So 2016 came back for 3-1. Never been done. And that was the moment. That was his GOAT moment.
That's what cemented him right there. Coming back from
yes, sir. And it cemented it to himself in his own mind, because he's even said out loud in front of people, that was the moment I became the GOAT, like in his own mind.
I feel like
if I had done said that, I would say the same thing.
I feel like LeBron probably the best player that walked this earth.
Yeah,
but that 3-7 is going to be.
He hasn't had the best career.
Yeah. But as far as being the actual best player, he the best player
ever. And I feel like that's what it is. And I feel like we do kind of need to separate that, because basketball, it's more individualized, because we do have stars, but it is still a team sport. So, and your teammates are crucial.
Exactly.
You can't win by yourself. Nobody won by themselves.
I'm taking a team full of LeBrons against any other GOAT that you call a GOAT.
Facts.
Team full of LeBrons. I'm taking
facts, because he can actually play realistically 1-5 in his prime. He a 1-4 right now. Back in his prime, Miami that Miami Heat days, he was guarding point guard through center, whipping shit, stealing shit
easily
on offense. Man used to not miss but 1-2 shots a game. Like, he did that. Stop it. Yeah, I feel like LeBron's legacy is definitely still on the line, and he knows that, and I think he's going to win. And I think he will be 4-6. My prediction is for LeBron to finish out his career. I really wanted him to get MVP, and if we would have finished out the season, he would have got that MVP. So, at the end of this season, he's going to have 4 MVPs. 4 rings, 4 Finals MVPs.
You think he gonna be satisfied with that 4th ring?
No, which is why I have the Lakers repeating, and I think, and I know for sure, after LeBron gets ring number 5, I think he's done then.
You think they're gonna repeat?
I definitely think they're gonna repeat.
With Kyrie and KD back in
they're gonna repeat. I think the Lakers find some way to add some firepower. I think the Lakers look like a better team next year, most definitely. Most definitely. I think
there's gonna be a shortage of light skinned niggas on that Laker team next year. You can bet your ass that.
I feel like Lakers do what they need to do, and they really invest into getting a 3rd star. Whether it be a Bradley Beal or something like that. Yeah. I definitely think they cash out on a trade. They get rid of KCP. Danny Green.
He's gonna be like the
they might keep Danny Green, but they're probably gonna, JR's not coming back at the end of this year.
No.
I doubt it highly. I can't see Deion Waiters.
He might.
Deion Waiters, I feel like they saving Deion Waiters. Deion Waiters do something crazy in these playoffs. Deion Waiters, we wish you the best, man. Go be great somewhere else. Go be what you was. Yeah, we good. Cause his price, he gonna be overpriced.
Yeah.
When you win a ring, you become overpriced. Yeah. So we're not about to bring these players.
We're not gonna break bread
for you.
For that.
Nah, not for that. Not when we need a 3rd star. We still got Kuzma. Yeah, we don't know what Kuzma is. Like, yeah. So who knows? And I say they could repeat if Kuzma can really. And which this is the thing about being a 3rd option. I think next year Kuzma goes into the starting lineup, and Kuzma is a lot better.
Yeah, what's this? Like his 3rd year?
Yes.
I feel like people be too hard on these first to 3rd year players.
Exactly. The expectations are way too high.
They don't realize that type of talent is real rare.
Exactly.
To get every year.
Exactly. They just spoiled of it. And we just now kind of getting it back with your Jason Tatums, your Donovan Mitchells.
Right.
But it's still not just like it was.
Like people.
It's not Melo, LeBron, and
I don't know, like
KD's, Russell Westbrook.
You can throw Luka in there.
Exactly.
It ain't too many Lukas in the league. They just come in and go crazy immediately. Not first 2 years. People be too hard on like they our age doing this shit.
Right. And they really think if you're 1st, 2nd overall pick, 3rd overall pick, whatever, you supposed to do something immediately. But the draft is for the future. It's not always for right now. It's based off.
They're looking at your ceiling. Like,
it's based off what do I think you'll be in 5 years or 5? Well, actually, with an NBA contract, you're gonna get at least 7 seasons out of a player. You're gonna get their first 2 for sure. You're gonna give them an extension. If they really that, you're gonna give them that extension for 5 years, and then you get their first 7, 8 seasons, and then we see what happened. Like Giannis, for example, he's in that same boat. After this year, he gonna be a free agent.
I don't see him. You think?
I don't think he leaves. I don't think he leaves. Which is why I say they get to finals, they lose, but he says, "Okay, I'm gonna stay because when I lose, I feel like I gotta redeem myself." So we could potentially see a Lakers-Bucks rematch next year. I'm already looking ahead.
You think so? So you think the Bucks being the Nets next year?
No. We could see it.
Oh yeah, because I don't
see that happening.
If
KD and Kyrie playing,
and throw Karis LeVert in there, out them dogs, they gonna run the East next year.
Listen.
Easily.
We gonna expect too much out of Karis LeVert. You gotta understand something. Karis LeVert,
when he ain't gonna drop 30.
He's not. He's not. You can't expect that because. When you become the 3rd option, it's not possible. It's not possible.
It ain't enough shots on the court for that.
It's not possible unless you're Klay Thompson and you get hot and shoot 10 threes.
But even still, Klay, the 2nd option on that score.
I'm talking back when it was Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. That's why I'm using that example because you got Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
Karis LeVert ain't no knockdown shooter like that.
That's true. But Kyrie's not Steph. Kyrie is looking
But Kyrie is still a bucket, though.
Yeah, but Steph, I feel like Steph is a way more willing to pass that sugar around than Kyrie is.
I can't say that because let's not forget Kyrie Irving played with LeBron James, so he knows how to get his into the system. Like Kyrie Irving during the regular season does not look to average 30 points a game. He only looks to average 24, 25. Like his first season trying to get 29, 30 was this year. This is the first year he even tried it. Because he didn't try it with the Celtics because of playing with Tatum and Hayward and Brown. So he didn't try to go out and get 30. Ever.
So how you think it's going to look next year with them boys?
It's going to look very, very, very radical. I need to see what they add to that next team. I feel like the next team is going to be very different from what it looked like right now.
Yeah.
They got a lot to do with the Spencer Dinwiddies, the Jared Allens, DeAndre Jordan.
You got to move that team around.
A lot. Joe Harris. I mean, it's looking like you keep Karis LeVert, but like I said, when he becomes the third option, 15, 16 points, that's about it. That's going to do it for this part 1 of this Benny X Steeze podcast. Part 2, we talk Trump and coronavirus. See y'all.